Steven.
Wie geht's?
Mir geht es gut. Und dir?
Auch gut. Right, so welcome to the show. And, well, do you want to explain what we actually do in the show?
Yeah, okay. We're visiting Essen. Those of you who have watched the show before, I started at the beginning of this year to do an A to Z of German places. And so we've done A, B, C, D, and today it's E. And at the moment, I think visiting these places online, virtually, with finding out a few bits is probably safer than actually going there. So the letter E, the reason why I've chosen Essen, a lot of my students, when they're sort of beginners and they come across the town called Essen, they're amused because Essen can be a verb, which means to eat. And it can be a noun, das Essen, which means the food or the meal. And, well, it can also be a place. Sadly, it has got nothing to do with food, but what the name means, you'll find out in a minute.
And so you will know the way that this works is that Angelika's put together some sentences in German and the English translations. I'm going to read the sentences out in German. Angelika will correct my pronunciation, and then together we can translate the German into English. Now, they're all about Essen, so let's start with the first phrase, if I can find it. I think I can. Right, I found the right place. Okay. Der Name Essen kommt von dem alten Wort Astnide, there's no H in there, was Ort im Osten bedeutete.
Yeah, der Name Essen kommt von dem alten Wort, and actually I don't really know the pronunciation either. I'm guessing it's Astnide, if pronounced in a German word, but I don't know how they used to pronounce these words in the olden days. Sorry, der Name Essen kommt von dem alten Wort Astnide, was Ort im Osten bedeutete.
Right. The name Essen comes from the old word Astnide, which means Ort im Osten. Osten is west.
Nope.
In the west.
No.
East.
East, yeah.
Oh, you're right. In the east. Ort. Was ist Ort?
A place. So it could be a town, it could be a village. It is a place. And bedeutete is the past tense, so it's meant.
All right. So the name Essen comes from the old word Astnide, which means place in the west, which meant place in the west.
No, you were right, in the east.
In the east.
Yeah. So we have to remember that, yes, Essen is in the west of Germany, but whenever they decided to name this place, I think it's the first time it was named, it was in the 9th century, but they reckon it may have been even older. It probably was in the east of something.
Right. Okay. I mean, the problem was there that my head said one thing and my lips said another. Okay. So the actual translation is the name Essen comes from the old word Astnide, which meant place in the east. Okay. And the next phrase 2. Essen ist eine Großstadt im Bundesland Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Yeah, well done, because we've had that word a few times now. Essen ist eine Großstadt im Bundesland Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Okay, so translation is Essen is a large town in the state of Nordrhein-Westfalen or Northern Westphalia.
North Rhine-Westphalia.
North Rhine-Westphalia.
And if you remember, Großstadt, now in English, and we have town and city, and that depends on whether it's got a cathedral. In Germany, it goes by numbers. A Großstadt, which is a large city, has got over 100,000 people living there. Kleinstadt has got up to a certain amount, which I've now forgotten.
Very good. Phrase 3.
I think you get the translation.
Translation first. I got ahead of myself. Essen is a city in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia. Okay. Phrase 3. Phrase 3. In Essen leben 585.000 Menschen.
Yep. That's been put in there purely for you because I know you like numbers.
I do.
In Essen leben 585.000 Menschen.
Yeah, I do love numbers. John was doing a video yesterday and he was touring different countries around the world. And basically the video software was trying to translate. It translated the numbers perfectly.
All right.
That's very good. It's very good. Right, translation. There are 585,000 people living in Essen. And that confirmed. Okay, 585,000 people live in Essen. On to phrase 4. Essen wird oft als Einkaufsstadt bezeichnet.
Essen wird oft als Einkaufsstadt bezeichnet.
Okay, and Essen is often known as a sales city.
Yeah, Einkaufen is to shop, a shopping city.
Well, if we take a look at the place itself, we can see that it is chock full of high rise. I mean, that's quite an amazing picture, isn't it?
Yes, I'm wondering if those are flats or businesses.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing there probably are a lot of the shops there as well.
But it gives the size of the city as well, doesn't it?
It's slightly bigger than Devizes, yes.
It is bigger than Devizes. Okay, yeah. So there's, wait a minute. I need to take that off again. Sorry about that, Angelika.
Oh, my head is gone.
It's disappeared. Right, okay. And now we're back. Okay, so that over there is Essen that we're actually talking about. Right, so my translation was reasonable?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so let's go for the translation that we've got, which is Essen is often called the shopping city.
Yeah, and now we get the reason why in the second part of the sentence.
Okay, second part of the sentence. Weil es so viel Einkaufszentren und Geschäfte gibt.
Weil es so viele Einkaufszentren und Geschäfte gibt.
Because there are so many shopping centers and malls.
Shops. Well, malls is the same as the shopping center, isn't it? Just shops.
The shops.
So they obviously have got more shopping centers and shops than your average other German city.
In fact, here's one of the shops. So there you have it.
Oh, it says it there. Yes, Essen die Einkaufsstadt.
There you go. Because there's so many shopping centers and shops. Okay, phrase 6. Phrase 6 is stuck. It'll be with us in a moment. Phrase 6, are you numbers again? 2010 war Essen die Kulturhaupstadt Europas.
Europas.
Euro. I keep trying to say euro. That's where I'm going wrong.
Well, it's always tricky. Words which look very similar to English words. It takes a bit of effort to make sure you pronounce it in German. You automatically go into English. You're not the only person. A lot of people do. So 2010 war Essen die Kulturhauptstadt Europas.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Oh, no. It's a common mistake. Easily done as well.
Thank you. Right, phrase and the translation. Oh, sorry, I've got to translate it first. In 2010, Essen was the cultural city, European city of culture.
Yeah, or the cultural capital of Europe. Yeah, European city of culture, or whatever they were called. which meant they probably had a lot of money given by the EU as well to be like that, which is really good.
Okay, so translation phrase 6, 2 to go. In 2010, Essen was the cultural capital of Europe. And phrase 7 is und 2017 erhielt Essen den Titel Grüne Hauptstadt Europas.
That's it. Und 2017 erhielt Essen den Titel Grüne Hauptstadt Europas.
I'm getting good. Well, better. Right, and in 2017, Essen was given the title Green City, a European Green City.
Green capital city of Europe, which is absolutely amazing considering that Essen used to live off coal. Essen was all coal mines and which, you know, dirty and that, and there were loads of them. They've all closed down now. Actually, one of them is now United Nations what's it called? UNESCO Heritage Site.
World Heritage Site, yeah.
World Heritage Site, yes. So they've really done a complete turnaround to now, I mean, 2017 is only 3 years ago, being called the Green Capital City of Europe.
Understand. And translation is, and in 2017, Essen was awarded the title of Green Capital of Europe. And on to the next one, Essen bleib or bleibt sauber.
Yes, Essen bleib or bleibt sauber. That is headline on their website. And actually, no, maybe I need to let you work out first what it means, and then I say what it is.
Oh,
that's probably better.
Well,
yes.
You tell me. Essen remains safe. No.
Sauber is not safe.
What is sauber then?
Clean.
Essen is a clean city, and given what you just said about coal, then that's amazing, really.
Yes, this is the headline of one of the pages on Essen's official website, and the reason why it's got the T is Essen bleibt sauber means something, and Essen bleibt sauber also means something. Essen bleibt sauber is a command telling people in Essen, make sure you stay clean. And Essen bleibt sauber means Essen is staying clean. And what they've got is on that page, they have, or there is a link somewhere where they can report things like overfilled bins or illegal fly tipping, so that the town, or the city, shall I say, can make sure it stays clean. I just liked the tagline. I thought that was good.
All right. Sorry, I'm coming back now. On the YouTube, you'll find down below a link to a walk through the city. It's a 50-minute video, but it does walk you through the whole of Essen. And in addition to that, if you want to know more about Essen, then there is a link to the Essen website, the official website, which will tell you more about the city itself. And I'm going to take that off screen. Come back to us. All right. Okay, so that's gone. Right. Shall we start at the beginning again? And what if? No. If you read the German, I'll read the English. How's that?
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning again. Rewind to phrase 1, and off we go.
Der Name Essen kommt von dem alten Wort Astnide, was Ort im Osten bedeutet.
Translation is, the name Essen comes from the old word Astnide, which means place in the east.
Essen ist eine Großstadt im Bundesland Nordrhein-Westfalen.
Essen is a city in the state of North Rhine Westphalia.
In Essen leben 585.000 Menschen.
585,000 people live in Essen.
Essen wird oft als Einkaufsstadt bezeichnet.
Essen is often called the shopping city.
Oh, we're missing the German bit. Weil es so viele Einkaufszentren und Geschäfte gibt.
Oh, wait a minute. What's happened there?
I don't know. Just carry on, because I've got the text here for myself anyway. So, weil es so viele Einkaufszentren und Geschäfte gibt.
That's moved.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you've read that, so I need to read the translation now. It moved because there's so many shopping centres and shops. Right, phrase 6. I'm going to do these manually now.
2006 war Essen die Kulturhauptstadt Europas.
2010.
Oh, 2010. Yes. I don't know why I said 2006.
That's okay.
Thank you for correcting me.
In 2010, Essen was the cultural capital of Europe. And I'm going to go to phrase 7. We should be okay from there on.
Und 2017 erhielt Essen den Titel Grüne Hauptstadt Europas.
Translation is, in 2017, Essen was awarded the title of Green Capital of Europe.
Essen bleib sauber or Essen bleibt sauber.
Essen stays clean or Essen stay clean. There we are. That was Essen. That's the city of Essen down below and one of the shopping centres over to the right. Angelika, it's over to you to close today's episode.
Yes, thank you for watching. That was Essen, which means in 2 weeks' time we're going to have a place beginning with F, because that's the next letter in the alphabet. In the meantime, as it's nearly lunchtime, we're going to have some Essen now. And until in 2 weeks' time, it's tschüss von mir.
Und tschüss von mir.